Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. Today I thought that I would sit down and try some products that I've been dying to try for a while. One is a concealer that Kathleen Lights has been raving about for like 6 months. We have some new lipsticks from Merit Beauty. I really enjoy the microsmooth powders, but this is a face palette from Sephora. And we have a brow pen from Juvia's Place. So if you are also curious to see what I think of these products and see them in action, then just keep watching. So I figured we'd start off with this Juvia's pen. This is the Eye Sculpt Eye Shade Brow Pen, and I have the shade Chocolate, which might be a little bit dark, but I will just go sparingly and then perhaps use like a blonde brow gel. It's a rather thick point compared to ones I like from other brands, and there's really not much color coming out. Maybe it needs to be shaken. Nope, that really didn't make much difference. Not much at all. All right, well, it looks like it'll be light enough for me since I can barely see it. Perhaps that works well because it is such a light, almost sheer formula. It doesn't look like hard brush strokes before and after. Not really what I was expecting, but I kind of like it. All right, so that works. Next product is one that I'll stay zoomed in for. This is we're just gonna call it the I'm Flawless Concealer because I don't curse. You can think whatever you want. I choose not to. I have 4 little children around. I choose not to do so. So this is what we're gonna be trying. And this one is in the shade 2.5, which Kathleen Lights says she uses 0.5 and 2.5. And I feel like she's like a hair darker than I am as far as skin tone goes. So I'm hoping that this works. I used a I Do Care under eye patch earlier, so my under eyes are nice and hydrated. I don't know if I'm gonna have to do a color corrector or not, but it is a rounded doe foot applicator. Looks like it has like a peachy undertone, and that looks like it's gonna be too light, but we'll see. My circles are like, they're here today. Okay, that did like next to nothing. Kathleen. I almost always love hers, but I'm using the Fenty eye brightener in Melon just to see if I can kind of conceal some of these dark circles before I do the concealer. Already, this has better coverage than this. And this is not even a concealer. So now that we have kind of color corrected and brightened a bit, let's try the concealer on this eye. And perhaps the sponge isn't the way to go, but I will try something else over here. Okay, so this eye is kind of color corrected and brightened and concealed. And this one just has the concealer. This definitely looks better. I don't think I'd be able to get away with just doing concealer. So this is not a super high coverage concealer. They describe it as a multi-use perfecting concealer, and that's all it says. I'm gonna try using a brush on this side to see if we can get any more coverage. Cover up some of my red spots. Okay, let's see. I do think I got better coverage by letting it sit and by using a brush, so that might be the way to go with this one. I'm not blown away right off the bat. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up my face makeup, and we'll be back to try the lipsticks and the face palette from Sephora. So see you in just a second. Okay, I'm back. I applied a bit of the L'Oreal True Match Nude Hyaluronic Tinted Serum product in shade 3-4 on the perimeter of my face, and then I used some concealer just along the jawline just to lighten it up. And then I added a bit of Covergirl Simply Ageless Instant Wrinkle Blurring Pressed Powder in translucent all over the face. I didn't want to add any shine or color to the face because we have this product, which is the Microsmooth Multitasking Baked Face Palette, and this one's in the shade Captivate. It's the darker one. I wanted to get the lighter one, but they were sold out. But these shades still looked really pretty. So it looks like you have like a golden highlight, a bronze, and then two either blush or blush topper shades. If you guys hear the trees outside, it is so windy here. And I have a little bit of like trauma from when we had 2 trees fall in our house when we first moved several years back. So whenever we have windy days, I kind of like hold my breath until the gust passes. Oh, these are so soft, so soft. Ooh, look at those. All right, so we're gonna swatch over the little brow product. All right, that's pretty, but it's definitely not a highlight for me. And that's a very, very deep bronze. I know this is the darker shade, the darker palette, but hopefully I can get some use out of some of these. So there are the shades for this palette. Now I'm fairly certain this one's too dark for me, so I'll go in with a light hand with the bronzer and see what happens. So I'm gonna take a super fluffy brush. This is the Wet n Wild. Honestly, I don't know which collection this was from, but it's really fun. Maybe not. Okay, so it's dark, but it has almost like a red base or red undertone to it, which I personally really like. I feel like it helps mimic that like natural pinky brown sunburn suntan color. Call me crazy, but I kind of like this. What do you guys think? Comment down below. So before, after. All right, so I really like that shade. It's very blendable, really flattering. Okay, I like that. It's gusting. Okay, so I'm gonna take this. This might be too dense, but I want something like loose. This seems kind of loose to me. And I'm gonna go into the matte shade first. You guys can see these are very, very pigmented. This is the type of product that I would probably put on a little bit heavier and then go over with like a glowy finishing powder just to kind of melt everything together, which I might try today. But like one tap, tapped off, blown off. I also kind of tapped it on the back of my hand before I went in, and it's really pretty. But I could see how you could go heavy-handed and really go a little blush crazy with this. It's very intense, but the color is really pretty. So now I kind of want to try the blush topper, but I think I'm going to use like a highlight brush for that. I'm just going to use my small fluffy blush brush, and I'm just going to go very lightly. Okay, so that's a little bit darker than the other one, at least applied with this. Has a slight sheen, but I feel like, I don't know, for some reason this shade worked better for me than the shimmery one. So now let me just kind of like even it all up with like glow powder. This is just the Physicians Formula one. Okay, so that was able to kind of tone everything down. So now we have the lipsticks from Merit. These are the Signature Lips Lightweight Lipstick. Minimalist Beauty, hydrating buildable lipstick with a soft satin finish. It's so lightweight, you'll forget you're wearing it. And I have 2 shades. I have Baby and Slip. Look at this packaging. It's so fancy looking. We have a brownish tone one, which, oh, the name is on the lid. So if you confuse the lids, you won't know which one is which, but this one is Slip. Right there. And then this pinky tone one is Baby. I think I'm gonna like Baby the best. I kind of like your lips but better with a slightly cool undertone. That's really pretty. Very comfortable. It is like a satin lip. Okay, so we're done trying new products. So let's do the quick rundown. Juvia's Place brow product. I'm surprised. I actually like it. I don't think it's too dark for me. My roots are like dark blonde, light gray brown. The bottoms of my hair are more summer color, like lighter blonde, but this works. The I'm Flawless concealer from Il Makiage. I'm not blown away. I'm not getting great coverage with this. I actually prefer the newer ones from Physicians Formula. So a fraction of the price, and I think these are quite a bit better. This palette, I like these two shades, and I think I'll continue to use them, especially more in the summer when I have a bit more natural tan, natural color. I don't think I'll ever get much use out of this gold one. It's just not a highlight shade. I could use it on the eyes, same with this one, beautiful color on the eyes. But these two are beautiful. The finish is nice, the formula is great, they're very pigmented. So if you can get your hands on one of these palettes, I'd say check it out. And finally, the Merit lipstick, super comfortable. I would say it's like a satin finish. Another win. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys. And I forgot to mention, these earrings are Nicole Lewis designs. They've got really fun designs. There's like coffee cups. You can get ones for favorite sports teams, and you can get a discount if you use my code, which is always linked down below. So just wanted to give a shout out to Nicole Lewis Designs. I purchased these myself, just so you know.